welcome to episode 10, guys, of Alpha 16 Experimental in 7 Days to Die. This is Nick from the Epic Film Guys, and yeah, I'm recording this one right after I recorded episode 9. What about it? Alright, and as I mentioned at the end of that video, I am going to jump back upstairs here, and we're going to go start tearing apart the exterior of the house so we can upgrade it with concrete. And I actually need to get my claw hammer. I've got a claw hammer in one of these boxes up here. There we go. Yeah, we're not going to use the wrench. Claw hammer will do it faster. And I'm converting that into ground so I can utilize it later. Alright. So now we're going to have to do this carefully. I don't want to waste the resources to have to try to upgrade everything, because I would need cobblestone to upgrade the flagstone into cobblestone rocks. Then I'd have to use concrete. And I don't feel like doing that, so it's just kind of going to be nonsense. We need to get rid of all this crap on the outside now. None of this nonsense is going to have a place anymore. Yep. Let's make sure we get all this stuff cleared out of here. I think I took all the rest of this stuff out beforehand, but I just knew, yeah, that was the last one. Alright. I also need to rejigger the entrance of this thing. I think I'm going to put it over here somewhere. And, you know, maybe I'll put it over here, like leading kind of right up onto the side of the house there. I'm not sure. But, actually, well, yeah, screw it. We're just going to let this whole thing drop down, and I'll just clean up whatever's left at the end. Yup. Thank you. Look at how much wood I'm getting from that, though. That's insane. That's bugged. That's definitely bugged. I just got over, like, 1,700 wood from chopping that thing down. There's no way there was that much wood there, but because it fell down and the blocks were scrap wood, all of a sudden it was like, oh, yeah, you're in the money now. So, yeah. Like I said, I think I'll build it. I just don't know. How about right here? Need some wood frames. Let's do, say, 20 of these guys. And we're almost done with our dirt. That's perfect timing. Woohoo! So there you go, guys. Until they fix that bug, yeah. Knock wood structures down into scrap wood, and then pick up the scrap wood instead. Much, much better. Actually, we're not. It's not gonna. The edge of it's not gonna be there. I want to put. Is that underneath that? No, that's not underneath that. No. So I want a 2-block gap. So right there is where the top of it's gonna be. And we need this to be. Let's see. Come on. These new wood frames need some work. Like, you can't do the jumping and placing blocks and nerd pulling as easily as you used to be able to. It's kind of frustrating, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, this should be sufficient. Zombies aren't going to be able to clear that, but I'll be able to clear that. Ow. Alright, so let's do... You see how it passes right through it, so it doesn't realize that it's there? And the same thing happens when you're trying to upgrade these blocks as well, which makes it really, really frustrating to try to build wood structures with wood frames. These things are... I mean, like, I get the spirit with which they wanted to do it, but now they've made them a lot harder to use. So, I'm not the biggest fan, I'm not going to lie. Oh, shit, I still need one more even. And then I need some frame ramps, so I need maybe like 6 or 7 of these. Well, build 8, I guess. Because, yeah, we're not jumping up this stupid thing anymore. We're going to do it, you know, classy-like, and run up a ramp. There we go. Perfect. So, yeah, it'll be much, much easier to get up and down, in and out of the entrance of this thing now. But see this? Look, I can't upgrade this block even though I'm pointing right at it. You have to be actually pointing at a piece of the frame in order to do it. This is so hard to do now because you can't just run along and just smack the button, hold your mouse button down, and just upgrade the frames as you go. It's just not as simple as all that anymore. And see, then you end up accidentally upgrading more of them. See? It's super frustrating. This happened when I was building the walls in the workshop, too. I mean, once they're solid walls, that's fine, but they've really got to fix this. It's really frustrating to try to upgrade these things. Some of the cracks that I've noticed forming in Alpha 16 here. We are going to upgrade this, the whole thing. We might as well. I've already upgraded half of it anyway. I love how they've done the textures, so there's the uniformity now. In Alpha 15, these ramps would have looked completely different. They would not have matched up with the wood texture at all from the square blocks. So that's absolutely perfect. I love that. But yeah, that's a much, much, much nicer entrance. But now, we've only got 2 hours until nightfall. Will this be my first nighttime work job outside? Who knows? Beat it. Alright, so we're going to start very carefully here with small block sections here. Maybe like 5 block sections or so. Nothing too fancy. But we will be right back. I'm going to just speed through this here just for your sake. And we'll be back hopefully when this is all done. Alright, well, that's about all we're going to get done outside for now. Only 2 rebar frames and 20 cement left. I've got all the outside corners done, so I can actually do the rest of this from the inside, which I will do. Stupid zombie trying to bother me while I'm building stuff. Alright, and I'm going to leave these here. These are going to be nice viewing windows. I'm going to put some iron bars in there. We're really fortifying the base of this thing like crazy. And I think what I'm going to also do is plates all the way around on the exterior. We could do like concrete plates and just add another layer of protection to all the walls down on the bottom there. I really don't want anything smacking its way in there, you know? Of course, we've still got to go up the ladder here. Why don't I move this stupid ladder, too? Alright, how about I put it right over here? Yeah, right here. How about right here? So I need, what, 3 ladder pieces? Yeah. We'll do the rest of that from inside. It'll be nice and easy. Oh, enough with the I'm freezing crap. Ooh, or can I? No. I can't see anything because of this stupid tree here. But this is where I want to put it. I cannot take the shivering noise anymore. It's driving me nuts. You gotta stop it. You know what? I might as well. Screw it. Oh my god. Stop being dramatic. And we just have, yeah, the ladder's right here next to the door, but whatever. I don't know how that ladder was anchored over to this side. It must have been, it must have just been spun around weird or something, I don't know, but I can at least get onto the roof. Last minute escape if I have to. Yeah. So for now, we'll just do, actually, you know what? I may as well, just make the wood door for now. I'm like, let's go make a vault door, but I'm like, that's gonna look stupid on this thing here. Let's get some. Oh, all my iron's downstairs. It's not gonna do me any good either. Alright, and you know what? The last thing I need to do here, I hesitated doing this for quite a while because I was like, well, what if it messes up my thing here? But I don't want the, like, sleepers. I was afraid, like, the sleepers in here would all respawn if I picked up my bedroll. But whatever. I gotta actually pick this up and put it back down in here somewhere. When I put it right, like, right next to the fridge. Yummy, yummy. I mean, you're being really dramatic right now. I just hope you know. Like, the excessive amount of shivering, like, like, oh my god. Alright, so we need more rebar frame. We'll grab at least, like, another 100 of it. And we need tons of concrete, stuff like that. And basically, we're going to finish the exterior of the house. I've got to make a whole bunch of iron bars down here in the forge. I'm going to do those iron bars centered. I'm going to need, I don't know, like probably 25 of them or so. Actually, you know what? I need like 40 of these. Can I make 40 of them? I can! Yes. Do it. Yeah. I've got tons of raw materials right now. Got to use them. Use them right the hell up. Hey, how we doing here? Huh? Apparently we're done. No, we're not. Never done. Especially now that I can put stacks of 6,000 stone in here. I mean, these things are literally, I'm going to have like an hour's worth of wood in these, if possible, at all times, just constantly churning out resources. Always, always, always be converting resources because you always need a ton of material. Where did I put the rebar? I think it's here. Yes, there we go. Alright, so we'll take the rebar frame back. And we'll take some of this back. And well, we've got a lot of... We've definitely got a lot of that stuff for now, but only 3,000 cement mix, so sadly we're going to be kind of stuck here in terms of how much, well, I love how much less room in my inventory all this stone and shit takes up now when I do this. There we go. Alright, so we got plenty more sand now, which is nice. So that'll last me for, I don't know, probably a little while anyway. Ditch that in there, and we will ditch that guy in there. And, alright, I'm going to head back upstairs to continue the reinforcement of the bottom floor of the base here. And I'm going to buzz through all this stuff. I'm actually just going to cut it out entirely. And we'll see you guys back here in the morning. Alright guys, and we're back in the morning, day 11, and we're pretty much all ready to go here. I upgraded my tools during the night. I actually used that dirt and filled some of that in. You can see we still need a lot more to fill that all in. I hate leaving holes and gaps in places. And we've got everything churning down here as far as that goes. You guys get to check out the upgraded bottom level of the base here. Just pretty simple concrete all the way around. And whoop, yeah, we got a vault door on here now. Booyah. All right, and this is driving me nuts. This is still wet regular concrete, and it will not dry, so that I can upgrade it. But I actually ran a little band all the way from here. There's a block in that corner there, obviously, is concrete as well, all the way over, so that way it can add some extra structural stability to the upper area. And basically, I'm going to just use the paint tool and paint this all one uniform color, so it'll look a little bit different than this. And that's a dog or a wolf outside. It's been out there all night, howling and running around and making stupid wolf noises. But yeah, this is it. Simple, easy peasy. Everything looks good, I think. So let's head upstairs. And we're going to take 100... Well, we won't take 113. Why don't we take... There we go. Leave all those there. We're going to take 83 jars with us when we leave here. And we're going to fill those bad boys up, get some murky water. I'm going to be able to use that to make paint. We're going to be able to use that to make glue, to make duct tape. Tons and tons of stuff. I actually just threw a whole bunch of sand in that last forge on the end there and started cranking out glass jars like crazy. We're going to bring some rebar and some concrete with us when we leave. And I think we've got everything else that we need. So let's get some food. We're almost out of fresh water back here in the city, too. This is really starting to make me mad with this being cold nonsense. It's a little absurd, I'm not gonna lie. Thank God I'm not, like, making red tea and drinking that. Then what would you do? I'll take all these empty jars with me as well. And you know what I should do before I come back? Of course, I don't have any wood on me. Oh, I forgot to put iron bars up there. I wanted to put iron bars up here. Well, when you gotta get something, right? I built the iron bars. I'm just gonna have to actually use them now. So, alright. Scrap these. That'll be more than enough wood to do what I needed to do. Yeah, we only need 1 minute and 45 in the actual stove. So that's like, what, 3 pieces? Yeah, good enough. So we're going to cook that bottled water, and then that'll be ready by the time we get back. And then there's extra wood in there for later. You see, I added a door back on here because I was sick and tired of running up on the roof and jumping on this stupid thing. And I actually moved our entrance, as you guys saw, before nightfall there. So let's get the hell out of here. I don't know where that wolf is, and I don't care. For realsies this time, guys, I am not going to stop. We're just going to beeline straight to the city. I will meet you guys there. Alright, and we're coming back down the hill into the town here. Took another rank of sexual Tyrannosaurus on the way here to try to have my stamina recover a little bit more easily. I've got a couple ranks in the Run Forest Run. I need to focus on getting some more levels in those so that way I can, you know, run a lot more quickly. Now I'm overheating. I've been freezing like half the way here, and now I'm overheating. I just cannot win. And I don't know how I could possibly be overheating with all of the cold weather clothing I've got on me. Oh, that's right. I swapped out my football shirt for this shirt, but kept the shorts. Whatever. It's just this game wanting to frustrate me. That's all it is. I'm just going to strip naked and run around naked before long. Alright, now that we're getting back to the town here, what we need to do is we need to find another bookstore. We need to find another place where we can find books or schematics or something of that nature, because I just desperately need that mini bikes book. I desperately need it because this trip is just getting way too long to take, and it's getting frustrating having to run all the way back here and then back and then forth and then back and then forth, and you know, it's just annoying. So we're actually probably going to stay in the city for a couple of days here, pending finding enough food to do so, because I didn't bring any with me. I did bring like 100 jars, but that's beside the point. Alright, let's actually head up this way into the city, and let's actually explore the city and see what we've got up here. There's actually tons of food, all these crops and everything we can grab. We can use all this. Oh, Jesus God, another zombie bear. He's just going to attack a zombie. That's fine with me. I am cool with that, bro. Upgrade that scavenging skill. And looks like we got a vulture. Probably get ready for him. He's going to try to swoop in here and whack me one. Check. Sometimes you find good stuff in the trash. And I've found the mini bike book like 1,000 times in trash piles in A15, so just have to keep trying to check them out and see if we can't locate it. This looks like it's one of those old style outposts. Actually, I don't know what this is. Oil? Is this like an oil refinery? Is that what that is? I'm not sure. I've never seen this POI before. Oh, Clunky Oil Company. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, it is an oil refinery. Kind of. Yeah, he's going to come down here and mess with me. I knew he was. We got two of them. Oh, nope. He looks like he's pathed in the other direction, so we're going to go this way and see if we can't avoid him. I just need to kind of give this town a once-over and really see what's out here, because I really just don't know. I have just not spent a lot of time. Oh, look, we've got a military base in this town. And a stag over here randomly eating stuff. Just keep your eyes peeled for zombie bears. That's all you have to do. If we end up seeing one, I'm going to scream like a little girl. Got a whole bunch of brass and lead and stuff like that to scrap from this trash stuff so far. Yeah, not a whole lot. This is not a very big town. It's definitely not your normal center city, that's for sure. But I've heard in one of the comments somebody mentioned to me that other people haven't found anything at the center. So center cities are definitely no longer a thing in this game. Alright, these zombies are not going to stop bugging me, are they? I'm worried about this guy, though. That's what I was trying to keep my eye on. Shut up! God, just go away. Alright, so let's go back down here. This looks like it's just a small residential area. And by small, I mean small. There's nothing here. Full cases we'll definitely take. Another like radio tower kind of thing or something that is. I don't know. Military base might be a good place to go to find guns, because there's going to be some army zombies in there, but we're going to wait to go there first. I'm not going to jump in there just yet. Hopefully that zombie bear's despawned, or he's gone, or he ran off, or I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, not much to this little town. Open. I don't even know what that is, if it's anything. Or if it's just a random POI. Here we got like our power station area. We've got a Shamway Foods. See, it'd be nice if there was like a Crack-A-Book, like the huge Crack-A-Book store. But I don't think there is one. I thought I saw that zombie bear for a second and I almost shit a brick. Let's head down into this area. This looks like a kind of cool area. Prowlin' Pete's. What's Prowlin' Pete's? Oh, burgers and shakes? Okay. This looks like a big, I don't know, mansion or maybe apartment building or something. Not as big as your normal apartment buildings in this game, but maybe that's what it is. Oh, we've got another Prowlin' Pete's. So, yeah, that must be that burger and shake shack. Even with all the new POIs, you still can't avoid having a ton of repeat stuff, I guess. Looks like, what do we got here? A school? These garages are probably going to have, like, boxes and stuff in them that I could check. Hopefully find something in. Going to have a lot of sleeper action. Check this guy here. Yep, okay. And we'll check this guy here, too. Oh, no, that's... I don't know where that was. Or what that was. Honestly. Does that sound creeping anybody else out? Maybe that's the sound of the sleepers. I mean, there's going to be tons of them all over the place in these buildings, so... I'm checking these cars. I know I found mini bike books in cars before. I've got enough stuff. Like, I can make a freaking full mini bike. Yeah, we don't even need that anymore. I can make a full mini bike. Like, that is not an issue. We'll scrap our way through all these cars eventually. But, man, we need to find a mini bike book so I can freaking get back and forth to the city here. And plus, there's so much more in this world. This is... Think of how limited my range has been thus far. I mean, it's only day 11, and I've barely even scratched the surface of this map. I mean, think of how many more towns, how many more amazing POIs there are that are probably out there that I haven't even come anywhere near yet. And look at this. We've got something down there. What is that? We got a couple of zombies over here. That looks interesting. And then we've got, okay, that's another tower, just like that one, up there. Huh. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into here. We're not worrying about cleaning up corpses and stuff like that right now. I'm just tired of wasting time doing a lot of this stuff that I've been doing in the game. Yeah, let him do him. That's fine. This, I don't know what this is. This is, oh, maybe that's a prison? That might be a prison. And we're actually going to go across the land here, and we're going to go check this out up here. Stopping, of course, for cactus. Because, like I said, we're probably going to stay in the city until maybe, like, evening, day 13. We'll come back for day 14, and then I'll just, you know, go shore up my defenses at the other POI, and that's where I'll run Horde Night again. Which reminds me, I got to make a bunch of, that was a snake, I think I heard. See, I wonder if this is another town up here entirely, or if this is just, like, an extension of this town. There's really not any way for me to tell. I don't... Oh, shit! I hate wolves, man. Okay. Sad thing is I don't have any more cloth right now, so I can't actually do any more of that. I'm glad I didn't back into a cactus or anything. First time a wolf has made me actually bleed out. That sucked. Yeah, I wonder. Let's look at our map. We're way over here. This is the town originally. This is the bank. The one that I spent the night in there. Yeah, that's this guy right here. And, you know, that tower is like over... So this is the way we come in. So, I mean, yeah, this looks like it's just sprawled out. I don't think this up here is a part of this. I think it's part of another town, but... It may be another entire town up here, or it may just be a small cluster of stuff. Who knows? This game always keeps you guessing, man. Or at least it does me. Get out of here. The one thing I don't care about right now is fighting more zombies. I'm already pretty high level comparatively. I'm like, because they give you experience points for not only fighting zombies, but for mining resources now. Like, you can level insanely fast in this game. So like I said, this looks like it's a whole nother town up here. Look at this. This is crazy. Shut up. Yep. Whole new town, or at least part of one. Holy sweet Jesus. Oh, there's a road right here. Where's the road go? Road goes to Clunky Oil. Wonder if I can find a mini bike book at Clunky Oil. Alright, well, I need to find a place to go here. And then the next video is basically going to just be a lot of exploration. We've got so much... Apparently we've got a whole nother town right on the cusp of the town we were already in that is also just begging to kind of be explored, so... Let's check this car here real quick. Yeah, I keep thinking about how lucky I got to find that whole auger in that one car, and it'd be great to find another one. See, that's... I kind of hit the luck of the draw a couple of times in this game, though. With the auger, that allowed me to... you know, really upgrade my mining tools and really upgrade my level substantially, because using that auger, like, it's insane how fast you level. It's just, it's not even close. Is he down here at the bottom of this whacking on this thing now? Hey, dumbass. I'm gonna guess he's dead. Alright. Come on. Who's in where? Yeah, you. I should have known. Where are you going? God, zombies are dumb. She still isn't pathed toward me. She's trying to go up the ladder. Oh my God. Good night. Anything? No, you don't even have anything on you anyway. Waste. Clunky oil, and then I'm going to get up on top of this tower. That's what I was trying to do. So I can try to see what we've got in terms of POIs in the distance here. Ooh, trash. Always check your trash bins. My scavenging has gotten higher, keep in mind. I took a Quality Joe level, and we are still finding jack shit. Alright, now, can I please? That's actually be smart here. We've got some rebar frames, so I can actually block off the top of this again. Alright. Jeez. Alright, yep. Let's actually, I want to take this rebar frame and we're going to block this off. Because the last thing I need to do is fall down from the top of this tower. Well, actually... block that off as well. Alright, well, this is about where we're going to end it, folks. For this time, look at that gorgeous, gorgeous shot of the city there in the distance. That is what we call a thumbnail. Alright, so yeah, this is it. Once again, please like, please share, please subscribe. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. And just look at all that we have left to explore. It's kind of insane. And I kind of need to take a moment up here to see if I could see any other POIs. I think that's one of those skyscrapers down there in the distance. See that? That metal framework kind of thing there? Yeah, it looks like that's like a half-finished building. So that might be a good place to go visit next. And, yeah. I actually think the first place I want to go, though, is Clunky Oil. We're going to see if we can't find... I don't even know. We're going to see if we can't find something in there. But, all right. Thanks very much, guys, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.